really gonna regret.
Yeah. So,
you know what, OSX, all credit to you. It seems like the traps have been set even before the game starts.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. And
Dale Arcadia, right? And TNC. Yeah, that's interesting. Lift was present way before, right? A veteran.
Oh yeah, Liv and Zico were once teammates.
Yeah. And Dream High Gaming, the origins also of Onyx. And one of the things that really sees here is Nxpe was existing back then. So
possibly they were what we see in season 8 is just we're going back to previous season metas that totally actually work. But on the contrary, they're trying to make different choices in the heroes right now just to make an effective draft. But somehow they are reading each other's moves. Knowing that they're veterans, but all you need to do is stand out, just revamp themselves.
So this might be actually good for TNC. What you just said is like from their previous outing, TNC they kind of did what they did from MPL Season 7 applied to MPL Season 8, but with the same heroes. They still literally did their draft from the previous season up against Blacklist International. This time though, they did the same pattern, they did the same thing, but with different heroes. This time they prioritized the Ling, they got the Lilia, which is great, and they answered in the manner that they were able to do with the Nxpe. So I guess the caveat is, okay, it's okay for you to do what you were famous with, what your winning formula was from the different season. Now you just bring in different heroes. It's like having the same cookbook but with different ingredients.
Yeah,
I like it.
Different symphony, but the same taste.
Yeah, basically.
I like it. I'm a little confused. You guys are talking about food and songs.
Yeah, man. I mean, food
is a universal language. Food is a universal language, and
actually.
but the truth is, it might come down to this. Next play EVOS, they have an ultimatum. If they don't get into the right mindset, if they don't get that recipe done, wherein it's the right amount of ingredients. Like sometimes you put a teaspoon too much, it's over, right? Or you tune your guitar up one half key, it's over. So it's this moment wherein we gotta do it now to go 3 games. Speaking of the draft here, how far back does Nxpe EVOS have to go, or how far forward? Because again, we mentioned how TNC just went to Season 7, switch out 1 hero, that's it. How about Nxpe EVOS? Where would their sweet spot be here, Wolf?
It's a big question, alright? Knowing the coaching staff of Nxpe, they really need to no forward. The real dilemma is knowing the players of NXP. They aren't really that kind of team where they flourish when out of the meta picks.
So nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. But at the same time, do not be trapped by their opponents. Do not be trapped in a position where they're forced to go for Alice, even when Alice is not like the best hero to go up against the Ling, for example.
But also don't go picking Clint.
No. Or Alucard.
Right. We did see Alucard yesterday, but welcome to Game 2. This is the draft. TNC still on the play, so I do believe next play was said we want the 2 picks. We want to go red side this time around. Phobius, Hayabusa, and Jawhead taken out by TNC, while next play EVOS roaring out of the gates by taking out Matilda, Barats. So they're attacking the same heroes. I wouldn't say the right heroes, but practically the same heroes as Game 1.
And maybe
from
swagger to swagger, maybe if they could do it and execute it simpler, they can just do a good head-to-head against TNC. If they have the same draft, they might be using some runes from NXP's draft from Season 7. And what's good about this is, if you fall to everybody's trap here that TNC is setting up, it just goes bad. But if they do have used a few tricks on their sleeve, now is a good time.
Wolf, is this the Ling ban? Or else TNC is gonna get it again?
Should be. No, it's the
They put respect on the Lite.
Yeah. Even when Nufra is very much viable for NXP, they still pick it up. You go Ling, now you go Paquito once again for NXP. Perhaps put in Benedetta in there as well, as it is an Nxpe hero.
So give 3 mark easy double jeopardy. Like, we'll take 2 of your best heroes. What now? Now what?
Yeah.
I think
they're trying to squeeze down 3 mark to a different hero selection.
So, but at this point, yes. Try to get him out of his comfort zone. But just the same, sometimes it's not about how much. Sometimes you can take the kid out of the fight, but you can't take the fight out of the kid.
Oh, yeah.
We do your show.
Love it. I love it. For Nxpe, this is a comfort pick because it can be played by Yawi. It can be played by James
And Hessa too.
and Hessa. And guess what? Even Yelly hates him.
Oh yeah. So,
They're alive. Yeah.
The flex upon flexes.
Yes. But I do. Oh, there it is. The Benedetta. Now you're gonna be wondering, Nxpe, did you actually do the right decision to give the Paquito and the bubble go out to TNC? Is that the right thing to do? That is it's a big question now for Nxpe. Because now Paquito can be played by TNC, but I think that they will pick up some things from Mage, like a Lunox, for example. That's one of their comfort things.
Probably, yeah, and Yawi or True would be the answer just to pick off Link and Benedetta as well. But if they respond, I hear something.
Yeah.
Just to be sure.
Oh yes. I mean you can't pass
Let's
it.
see. Let's see, Wolf, if you're half correct, 50%.
Yeah. Selena instead.
Still a mage.
Still a P-God hero.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
gonna say. Selena was ignored game 1. So they just made the right choice. It had to be the Lilia, but this time around, they want to have some vision as well, because again, very dangerous. You're leaving the Saber open. You have Yawi on the show, and yeah, TNC did their homework.
Yeah. NXP, I think that knowing NXP, they will go for the Alice. I don't advise that they pick up the Alice right now, but knowing NXP, they will pick it up. That's just how their pattern works. But yeah, they will be on the right track if they don't pick up the Alice right now. But again, this team could be the most. It's going to be the Ruby. Perfect against the Paquito. One thing that I want to take note, even when the Selena is picked up, it's a very strong hero. P-God can play it wonderfully. It's great against all the heroes of NXP. The real problem is you have already revealed your mid laner. It's very unlikely for the Selena to be put in a roaming role, although there are teams that pick it up.
We've seen it once, specifically by TNC in a switcheroo, but this is not the lineup to do it in.
Definitely. So that's the only con that I see for TNC picking up the Selena, but anything else is good.
Now it's my turn to overthink it, right? So we're going to the second phase of banning. OSX are gonna love this. I was thinking even before the Ruby was shown. I was guessing maybe it's next play now, baiting out TNC. Alright, pick the Paquito, pick a mid laner. You think that's what's happening here?
You know, that's true because Ruby is known for the resets that she can give once True or Link goes around. I know P-God or Selena will be coming back to his roots just to provide vision and traps, but if this Ruby might control our side lane, it might be strong against Paquito, but it will buy time, and there's a lot of CC that can counter, but maybe that will be the answer of NXP for the faster growth of the jungling objective of TNC.
Just makes total sense to ban on the public Kuba now. And I wonder what Lite can still bring now. I know he plays the Paquito position 5, but that's very unlikely.
Based on history, no.
Oh no, it's not.
I wouldn't. Also based on history, even P-God Selena, like I love Patrick. He was once my player, but I gotta say his Selena has slowly become a tool. It has to be a specific situation. It's not as easy a catch-all, like as soon as he picks it, it's an auto win. Truth be told, right? I just gotta be frank here, and I agree with you, Wolf. It's very dangerous that you bring it out so soon.
It was too early. It was too early, and it gives only room for NXP just to maybe counter that what they're trying to go for, or not being so reactive in any TNC moves that they're trying to throw. TNC things.
Yeah, you know, the result was them picking up the Lily at the last set of the bags was perfect because it really opened up the series for them. It's the Yelly Haze Nana. It works.
There's so many things now that's stopping Chu.
I agree. Okay, so what do you do now for TNC? Do you go Diggy just for... I mean, I don't see Lite as a DG player, but to be...
They have played Diggy though.
Yeah.
Their debut in Season 7 featured a Diggy.
Oh, that is correct. How about the Uranus for Tremor TC and have Kusei play this Paquito? Or maybe Channel's
Change.
Farsa still out there.
Yeah, Farsa. Oh, I love Farsa. I love Farsa for Kusei. Or maybe a D10. Esmeralda, of course, is there.
I mean,
that's most definitely gonna be.
Okay.
The Martis.
DNC pulling a page out of Blacklist book.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
The answer.
Yes.
Ruby.
Yeah, not no. Yes.
This is so good for DNC right now.
What do you want your answer to the Esmeralda? I think Lunox makes a lot of sense for Nxpe. Or maybe a Kaja. Roger wins games.
Yeah, so Hessa is going to be playing the Benedetta, and it's H2 once more. Pulled out straight from the book of Aether.
Okay. So, two problems that I see now for Nxpe. They're all melee.
Well, save for the Nana, save for the Nana.
Save for the Nana.
Yeah.
They want to jump right in front of TNC, but you have Esmeralda and Paquito. So that's a big problem. Next problem is they're all physical damage, which, you know, is easy to itemize against.
True. Nana is not enough of a magic contingent.
So that is a big problem, I would say, for NXP. Although Roger wins games when we know that. This is not a game that I would say Roger will thrive with, but they did win with Roger going up against a Martis, if I'm not mistaken, it was yesterday. Yeah, but
Martis just catches everybody. He has a catch.
Yeah.
He has a hold. Just enough time.
He plays a lot like Tang Cho.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
yes,
Dashes, clears, CC.
just no way of the dragon, but gotta get the point. You're a combo breaker. You break the combo of the Ruby, you break the combo of the Cho, and even the Roger in some regard. So I think NXP, they have to play this so perfectly because I think that it's not easy to do it. It's doable again. These are very high skill players.
5 seconds till the
But just the same.
Just the same.
Yep, here we go. All in for next play EVOS here. They have to roar so loud. Support your favorite team here. They're going for the game 3 clutch. Welcome to game number 2. Shout out to our game observer, Kenji here, catching all these hot moments. These huge team fights. If there were to be TikTok moments from MPL Season 8, I expect a lot of them to come from TNC and next play EVOS.
Yeah.
Oh, Lite though!
Oh, the reset!
Oh,
The reset!
oh, he's gonna get it! He did expend the flicker. He's buying so much time, but he might as well die, and he does. First blood drawn by H2O.
They're using the medicine against TNC right now, what they did in the first game. Probably they wanted to have a different way.
Yes,
Massive poke from Bigot. That's a lot of damage.
NXPE executing poke, reset, steal, and control against TNC. Yes, they're going to move forward confident. Maybe they want to do is just slow everything down.
Light. Okay, interesting. Yaoi getting pushed back. H2O, Yelly Hayes to the rescue. There's a catch. Short strike. Put in. They're dancing. They're looking for a target. Arrow thrown out. Missing. Nothing but air. Yaoi gets got up. There's Chu. Taken down. Cho. And now they're going for more. Light looking low. Tenacity not able to save them. Hessa here in trouble. Enough dashes to get him out of trouble. This purple buff is still up. H2O getting frustrated. No, not so much, sir. He gets to take his buff. Steals it. Both teams back off.
Oh, that was a very tricky fight for TNC. And I want to say it benefits TNC more than it doesn't benefit TNC as much, but it is very painful for Nxpe. Good thing is Hesa was able to get a kill, so that isn't good news because he was actually denied of almost a full lane of minions into the bottom lane. That's why Kuse will get the level 4 first over him. I want to say that the gold is not really in favor of Hesa had it not been for that kill. So Nxpe, they have recovered, but this is the idea for TNC. Link usually is purple dependent, and you want to invade against Link. So what they did so that they will not be invaded is that they invaded Nxpe themselves.
Here we go, Turtle fight getting knocked up. James, there is Lite being the X factor here. Yowie in trouble. Turtle secured by H2. They're trying to chase backline. Yelly Haze goes down. Trying to knock off heads up, but it's Chuve. Falls, and right now TNC, they're thinking, was that worth it? Yowie gets away, recalling back home.
There's a pick-off, a resourcing, and also putting pressure just to peel them off back to the base of Nxpe. Yes, they were gaining that pace, but what they're trying to do maybe is just trying to gain control. They know that P-God may be lurking around, and as well as Cho. So much vision for TNC, but what they do is just go on head-to-head. Full outer turret energy shields. For the Makito up top lane, that's a lot of gold that he was able to get. And then even in this bottom lane, look at this, TNC. Their condition is to not be thwarted in the early stages. For them to just make sure that their side of the map is theirs, that they get the gold out of their side of the map. So for them to secure that, what they did was the complete reverse. They played in the map of Nxpe by fast clearing their side of the map, then going advance against Nxpe, and it all started with the Martis invasion into that purple buff. That may not seem to look like a massive play from Lite, what he did against H2. He might have died in the end, but that actually really, quickened the tempo for TNC. That's a very small play, but a massive, effect on what TNC, on how TNC is leading right now.
Like a Cold War.
Yeah.
It's a deterrent. It's like, we will be here, give you the code, screenshot it, and then you can win something.
Lost again, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go, perfect. Yeah, alright, ML.
ML.
So, back to what TNT is doing. This is a layered approach. It's not as simple, and crazy how the team that's actually in the lead is the one that brings out a new strategy. It's an anti-invade.
Yeah, perfectly. Like there was a time where Ling was considered the anti-funnel strategy.
Correct, season 4 or 5. Yeah.
Wherein he just literally just destroys the opponents because
Kimmy, Carry,
all those stuff. Now going back, this is still Ling. It's still Ling. The idea is when you're playing the Ling, you want to secure all of your buffs. This is not even just the purple buff, even the orange buff and the green buffs. You need those because you're in a strict schedule when you're playing the Link.
You need the diet.
Yeah, the diet.
He needs his num-nums.
So what he did was the complete reverse, but with the help of his teammates though. Selena was on point B-Gun again. The poke onto Hesa, that was massive as well. Massive help for Kuse, who actually dipped into the fight earlier than we expected from a gold laner. And that was off of the pokes from P-God, maybe the poke god himself.
Yeah, oh, Yelly Haze now. Little low gets popped here by
Oh no!
He gets hit and go down. H2 finishes the job. Perfect retaliation from Nxpe Evos. They do find the window in this very hectic 5-minute game. And just like that, 3 Martini makes the most of the action here, pushing up top. Now he's rushing to go towards Turtle. Light here, juggling the rest of Nxpe Evos, and there's a pull. Light looking low. H2 goes barrel.
Oh my
God! But Light is taken out. Kose finishes the job. James down. Yowie down. 3 Martini. The superior martial arts in this case. And now it's Hesa. He's still alive. Only for so much longer. And Chu is back in the action. Finishing him off. 3, 4, 1 or 2. It was such a long fight.
Such a long fight, and literally everyone is just like I'm gonna show you my skill. This is how I play Mobile Legends.
Yeah.
This is Mobile
This is
Legends.
Mobile Legends. But yeah, P-God with the right amount of poke and the right amount of control.
Oh god.
The poke god, Kose was able to reset the turtle as well, which is also massive. Light was able to keep himself alive long enough for the Link to get back, and for Dreamer TZ, who just pushed the top lane, get into the mid lane. Now he is actually trying to take down your ace, but in through Dreamer TZ passion, it ain't a fight for Dreamer TZ if there ain't no turret of the opponent in there.
I love what Nxpe did there as H2 just advanced on the opportunity. They wanted to TNC to just react. That we are about to take. They were not expecting that at all. So the only thing that they did is try to make fight longer.
Oh, they got H2! H2 still alive, though. Tempest plays the back lines for Chu. He misses one blade hit, and now Dreamer TZ into the fray. He jumps. Yaoi looking low, and that's a few hits. Yelia is blasting them with the Nana. And right now, both teams don't find anything, but just the same. This third still stands. P-God. Can he get some pokes in? Nice pull in by James. And P-God falls. Hessa takes him down. Kose's in trouble. That's 4 members of Nxpe Evo's chasing him, and he survives. Oh, he does it. The Pharaoh tongue finishes him off. H2 is angry.
I love that sound. It's so accurate.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I got an apple where.
Nice. A showdown to showdown. That was me. Oh, that was you.
But now, the result is that this Ling had a better early game, because what you want to have is for the Ling to not have an early game if you're playing up against the Ling.
Not even H2 to snowball. Like, he can do okay. He can be okay
Exactly.
as long as Chu is starving.
Exactly. But it was the complete reverse. We can see from the highlights that Yaoi was finally able to punish Dreamer TZ.
That was, I'm pretty sure that was cathartic. For Yaoi, for Nxpe Evos, for all the fans. It was like, kid got what he was coming.
I'm sure. But again, I would say there are two key or at least 3 key moments in the game that went in favor of TNC. The first was what Lite did with the Martis when he was able to just reset the buff. Second is the first turtle fight wherein it was Nxpe who got the last hit, if I'm not mistaken, but still TNC had the control of the mid game afterwards. The third key point for me was when Dreamer TZ really tucked himself behind that bush near the orange buff.
The assassin
Paquito. And you're gonna wonder, I mean, the way I see it is that he knows that he has the damage for sure, because that's Paquito. That's why he's a classless hero, because he only needed like 3 stacks and he was already able to take down H2. And guess what? The MVP with 69% kill participation is Paquito. 51,000 damage taken and 100,000 TPs. For sure.
TP counter missing.
Yeah, that was the only thing that's missing. Yeah, the TP counter. But I think the thing that they did here against Nxpe Evos was, they showed their early choices, but we were going for this, but how would you respond? They were squeezing Nxpe Evos to a point that you also need mobility, but they're forgetting the fact that we have so much control and response, lock and control, but all they need to do is maybe not to respond, but they're setting up during the early game, and if they kind of did that, as you mentioned, put up different tricks just to neutralize what they can give, maybe that was the edge if ever they went for that way of doing it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that could have been an approach for sure. But unfortunately, that is not. What really makes it so funny is that NXP, even when we say that you should be like systematic, that you should do this, do that, it won't feel right if they do it, because that's not the NXP way. But I guess the key to victory here for NXP is to get back to the drawing board and understand what happened in there. Maybe fix some of the traits that they're having. Don't give so much advantage to the opponent when it comes
towards these new strategies.
Absolutely right. That's true. Roots and revamp.
Yep.
Looking forward to how Nxpe Evos bounces back from this tough weekend again. Pulling a close one against Blacklist International, our defending champions.
Great performance by TNC. Actually, hindi ba na-surprise na ang bilis nila natapos yung laban? Pag napansin nyo, yung mga naganap sa laban na to, lalo na para sa ating second game, sobrang aggressive ng koponan ng TNC. Ramdam natin na meron silang gigil at the same time, ang taas ng kanilang kumpiyansa. Very confident dahil may mga parts doon sa ating Game 2 na hindi pa basag yung first turret ng Nxpe. Nag-i-engage na kaagad sila, naglalaban-laban doon sa second turret. Pinapasok nila kaagad yon, parang ginagangster nila yung kalaban nila. Kitang-kita yung increased confidence na it proves kung ano nga ba yung nararamdaman ni Turnip dahil dun sa interview natin kanina sa kanya na narinig nyo at marami ako nakita sa ating social media. Nasabi nga daw, uy, hindi daw nire-respeto ni Turnip yung kanyang kalaban, mataas daw yung kumpiyansa. But they backed it up. They walked the walk, talk the talk, at napatunayan nga nila na kayang-kaya nila itong Nxpe Evos. Season 7 pa lang, may konting rivalry na nagaganap dito sa dalawang kupunan na ito. Sa social media pa lang, nag-ingay na sila. Itong si Turnip, si Brennan J, kanina, pag napanood niyo ulit yung laban, may mga times doon na si Yawi, pinipick off si Turnip. And then, ayun, puro TP na. Pinilang ko nga kung 1,000 kasi sabi niya 1,000 daw eh. Tingnan natin kung maririnig tayo ni Lite. Hi, Lite!
Hello po.
Okay na?
Hello po.
Ayan! Congratulations! Gusto kong balikan yung ginawa nyo nung Game 1. Meron kayong ginawa doon mga 12 minutes into the game na nagkaroon kayo ng, nag-conceal kayo to engage na hindi yun na-expect ng Nxpe Evos. Yung parang pump fake, hindi natuturo yun eh. Ang ganda yung biglang conceal. Balikan natin yung decision mo doon.
Ako po talaga kasi pag nakapramailing po ako magtago sa bushe. So, nung time na yon maganda po talaga yung